Yankees, Tigers from Detroit. Paul Goldschmidt hits a leadoff homer in the first off Tarek Skubal. Hit another homer in the third off Tarek Skubal. Jason Dominguez gets into the act. Paul Goldschmidt is the only active player with 2 multi-homer games against Tarek Skubal.
It's unbelievable.
Yankees win 4-2.
And he came into the year, Mike Lowell and Chris Young, with an all-help, any way I can mindset. Look at these June stats. These numbers say you're playing, sir. Nobody hits Tarek
doing more than helping.
Skubal like that, right? Nobody, except for the guy behind you, the skybox. What ace did you own in your career, Mike Lowell? Good morning to you. Was there one?
I have 2
Okay,
that I
let's
can
hear it.
hang my hat on.
Tell me.
Greg Maddux, Mike Mussina.
Those are good ones.
And who did you say, CY?
Chris Carpenter.
You just
Really?
saw him
Chris
well.
Carpenter, he was the ace, and everybody would come into the dugout. What you got on him? I'm like, I don't know. See it, hit it.
It's easy.
See it, hit it.
Paul is on a tear. What's behind it? Take us through it.
Well, you look at guys, and we're looking at his June numbers, and that coincides when Aaron Judge goes down. The last game Aaron Judge played was May 31st. So you're saying, hey, guys, everyone's got to do their job, and hopefully we collectively can pick up the slack,
Right.
CY. He's been Aaron Judge and then some in June. So let's take a look at what he's done, and it's the home runs. When he signed in in 25, it was like this guy really matches left-handed pitching. These home runs aren't just off left-handed pitching. He's doing everything. He's bringing he brings that Yankee crowd to its feet. Leading off, I love the fact that Aaron Boone is leading him off because it's instant thunder and an instant presence right away. But this, I'm just a lefty specialist type guy, has gone out the window. We look at these June numbers. This is pretty good company to be in. Age 38 or older, most home runs in a single month. There's a couple Babe Ruths there.
I mean, but Mike, let's think about it. You were done at 36. I was 34. Think about the preparation you were doing 35, 36 years old to go out there and play a game. Lauren mentioned it coming into this, but I remember we talked to Goldie. This is a guy who is a great player, MVP, who was comfortable coming in with the Yankees and being a role player and understanding he's not going to play every day unless something happens, being ready to step up right now.
Make a great point, CY, because for me, a guy who is used to playing every day, used to being the middle of the lineup bat every day, to say, hey, right now in my career, this is what I want to do and be a part of. I give him a lot of credit, and actually, he is an everyday player now back in the fold. So let's keep rolling the tape here. These numbers are ridiculous. You look at what Alex Rodriguez did in July, but it's the fastballs that he's absolutely obliterating. And usually people think, hey, when I'm getting the fastballs later in my career, that's kind of what's beating me. By no means is he getting beat with fastballs. This right here, these are fastballs up in the zone, and he's hammering balls. And it's not just pull side, it's to the opposite field, it's to center field. And we look at, what guys are doing here. When you look at what this combo of Ben Rice and Paul Goldschmidt, it's almost 300 in Ben Rice's case, over 300 points in slugging. What is it? Slugging OPS. What do we got here? I can't even read it. All right.
This is
slugging. Sorry, it says it right there. Slugging leaders, 1,000 slugging.
1,000 slugging.
We're averaging getting a base. On base per at bat.
For me, like thinking of older players in the game, the biggest adjustment is always, is this swing gonna translate to more velocity in the game? When Goldschmidt broke into the league, we were teammates with the Diamondbacks, and he's breaking in. Guys are 92, 93. If you saw a guy throwing 97, that's who you need to cheat on a little bit. Goldie has made a clean adjustment with his approach. He's always been A to B, foot down early, firing, quick twitch. For him to be able to do this at this level when the entire league has adjusted around him and be able to allow that swing to play with velocity is extremely impressive.
And I think when you look at the 3 guys behind him, the year Brian Bruxton's having is absolutely fantastic. And then we're looking at
the non-fastballs. He's banging everything.
So are you a one-trick pony is my thing.
Yeah.
Is the scouting report is he can mash fastballs, so we got to give him a heavy dose of off-speed pitches? No, sir. Look at the combination here. 318 on non-fastballs. We got 75 plate appearances. We're still early in the season, not even halfway point. So let's take a look. Are you at least showing that you can handle off-speed pitches? Now, Framber Valdez, put the ball and play hard. Good things can happen. Are you a strikeout machine, or can we actually keep that zone and not always barrel the ball but have a good swing and find the knock here and there? What happens? It tells you he can handle the off-speed pitches, so we can't just give him a full dose of off-speed. We got to mix in a heater, and then he blasts you with the heater. Now, I think this video is a little skewed because he can still go deep on an off-speed pitch. And I don't know what he sees in Tarik Skubal, but that ball must look like a beach ball because, as you mentioned, Lauren and Roflo, only one guy who's had 2 multi-home run games off of Tarik Skubal. I mean, you're arguably one of the best pitchers
I think about
in the last 10 years.
Skubal punched him out the 3rd at bat, and you see him giving blessings to the gods above for allowing him to get Goldie out right there.
Yeah, so we're going to roll the tape. I think we're going to see kind of the progression of his at-bat. And to your point, CY, there's not a lot of movement. You know, his lower half, I mean, these are quads that bodybuilders want to have. So the lower half is put together. Maybe a hair crouched a little later in his career, but I don't know about you. I tinkered a little bit because I wanted just to feel comfortable. Sometimes when I was a little more upright, I felt more comfortable than down low. But this is pretty similar, and you're talking, this is an 11-year stretch where 3 different teams, you go from the National League, now you're in the American League.
Run that back. I mean, one thing about Goldie, this 2015 version, he was my teammate. To take a young player and their approach right out the gate is middle the other way. He was a guy who never felt the need to cheat to get to anything. His stance has stayed pretty much the same. One change I know he's made, look at the knob of that bat 2026 compared to the knob of the bat 2021. He's gone and checked on his metrics and understand what adjustment he needs to make to still be able to fire the bat at a certain velo throughout the zone. Going with the hockey puck knob has been something that's been a huge game changer for him as well.
But what I like, if you roll it, it's a very simple and right at stride. Not a lot of movement, head stays still, and still a lot of power. You know, when you have that good base, it can translate year over year. But in the end, you know, you talk about, can you pick up the slack when one of your big guys goes down? And what he's done, I mean, in June is, you know, pick up the slack and then some, because this was, I think, a concerning time of the season. Aaron Judge possibly goes down for 4 to 6 weeks. It's not like it's your 8-hitter, it's your franchise guy. So what Paul Goldschmidt has done has been absolutely amazing, and I know Yankee fans are just ecstatic about this run.
Yankees Red Sox tonight on MLB Network. It's our showcase game.
Yeah, it's our showcase game. You were saying the Red Sox had some travel issues.
Travel issues out of Denver, lost that series. Now they got to face Cam Schlittler.